The FBI is also investigating an attack at a synagogue in Michigan as an act of terrorism. In the last 2 hours, officials identified the suspect. The Department of Homeland Security says Aimee Ghazali was armed with a rifle and drove a truck loaded with explosives into Temple, Israel near Detroit, sparking a large fire. Police say a security guard shot Ghazali, but it's not clear if that is what killed him. A preschool was in session inside. The temple says everyone is safe, but police say some 30 officers were treated for smoke inhalation. That attack left communities on edge all over the country. Joe McCoy heard from local Jewish leaders with their reactions and their message for the community. Joe?
Well, Julie, local Jewish leaders say they have been on high alert since the war in Iran began last month, worried an attack like this would happen. However, they say the Jewish community cannot let these attacks intimidate them moving forward.
Well, we know the rise of anti-Semitism is all around us.
Thursday's attack on a synagogue in Michigan has local Minnesotan Jewish leaders once again on edge.
We've been on high alert, and after today, we are on extra high alert.
Rabbi Marcia Zimmerman is the senior rabbi at Temple Israel in Minneapolis. Today's attack, which the FBI is calling a targeted act against the Jewish community, hitting particularly close to home for her.
I know people there. I know the rabbis there.
Back in October, Temple Israel in Minneapolis was defaced with anti-Semitic graffiti. The synagogue, like many Jewish institutions, forced to have a heavy security presence that only increased after today.
We have a lot of seen security, such as security guards, and unseen security measures.
Shortly after the attack, to our community security director, the suburban chiefs, the Minneapolis police, St. Paul police, we're all reaching out.
Steve Hunnigs, executive director of the Jewish Community Relations Council of Minnesota and the Dakotas, says coordination with local law enforcement is key in keeping Jewish institutions safe. He says although today's attack is scary, the Jewish community is united in strength.
We can't let the terrorists win the day by being intimidated from going about our business.
According to the Anti-Defamation League, instances of anti-Semitism across the U.S. have increased substantially in recent years. But even with all this hate, Rabbi Zimmerman is focused on finding the good.
This world is full of violence and pain, and my hope is that we work together to make it different.
Minnesota lawmakers on both sides of the aisle condemned today's attack and urged for an end to anti-Semitism. Julie.